Hey guys, welcome to Elli-May Smoked Barbecue. Today we're going to be smoking a couple beef chuck roasts that we'll use for barbecue beef sandwiches later on today. Now what we have in front of us, 2 chuck roasts that we picked up from Voils Family Wagyu here in southern Indiana, Mitchell, Indiana to be exact. And no, this is not a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form. But Alex and Vicki, amazing and wonderful people, grow their own Wagyu and their products are used in numerous restaurants here in Indiana. And I'll put all their contact information in the description below so you can reach out to them and get you some of this amazing Wagyu. Now look at this marbling in this meat. Absolutely ridiculous. This stuff's going to be so good when it's done. But what we're going to do is we want to get these things seasoned up, and we're going to use the Pit Boss today. And we're going to run that cooker right around 275 degrees. We're going to be using some cherry wood pellets. I would imagine this is going to be a 5 or 6 hour cook, maybe even a little bit longer. But once we get them in the pit, we'll let them run for a couple hours and then check on them and see where we're at. Looking somewhere around 160-ish, 170-ish internal temperature. Then what we'll do is pull them off and put them in a pan, add some beef au jus, get them back wrapped up, back on the cooker, and we'll let them roll till they get around 205-ish. Typically not looking for a specific temperature, more so looking for tenderness. And then once we get to where we're happy with it, we'll bring it back inside and then we'll shred them up and make some sandwiches. But first things first, have some L&P, Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. So I want to put a coat of that on each one, and then we're going to use this Blues Hog Bold and Beefy seasoning. Now I've been wanting to try this for a long time. Finally was able to get a hold of some, and we're going to use that today and see how that does. But the first thing we want to do is get this stuff seasoned up. So a little bit of Lee & Perrins. This stuff smells good. Get it nice and rubbed down. Just make sure you get both sides. Yeah, look at that, man. Sides. This stuff is just marbled with some fat. Like, it's just ridiculous how much marbling's in this stuff. This stuff's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so tender. I can't wait. We'll probably throw some pickled red onions on top of each sandwich with some barbecue sauce, and then chow down. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. So now that we've got this Worcestershire sauce all rubbed in, next step, seasoning. Get rid of that glove. Blues Hog. How do you open this? Oh, there we go. Nice coat. This has a lot of salt in it. You can definitely see the salt. This stuff, oh, it smells amazing. Holy crapola. Man, oh man, I cannot wait to get these finished and tore apart and chow down. Now, yes, we are going to do the side, or I'm going to do the sides here in a minute once we get these done. Flipped over. Nice and seasoned. Yes, yeah. Man, this smells so good. Come back, get the sides all done. These things are going to be so good. There we go. Yeah, nice and seasoned. All right. So now that we've got these pretty much seasoned up, the cooker's probably just about where it needs to be. We're going to get these on a little more. Let's go a little heavier. Yeah, there we go. There we go. On the cooker, we're going to let them roll for a couple hours, and we'll check on them, see where we're at. Looking for nice bark. We want to get a good bark formed on them, and then we'll, like I said, we'll take them and put them in a pan with a little bit of au jus, put them back on the cooker, and let them finish out. But there you have it. Next step, smoker. So we will see you out at the cooker in probably a couple hours. So until then, take care. Peace out. Alright, so here we are, guys, a couple hours into the cook, and the color is looking fantastic. We're sitting at about 150 degrees, so I'm going to let them go another 30-45 minutes. Then we'll get them off, get them wrapped, get them back in to get the meat tender. But I want to get this lid closed on this cooker because it's about 40 degrees outside. I don't want to lose all the heat. So we shall see you soon. Alright, guys. Here we go. Just took them off the smoker. They're sitting at about 165 degrees. So what we want to do now, two things. I've got some au jus here, beef broth that I made. Basically, it's the bouillon cubes, 1 cube to 1 cup of water. There's probably says three cups of water here. So I'm going to add that to this. I really don't want to cover the entire piece of meat, which I can't anyway, because this is such a tight fit. A little tighter than I wanted, but anyway, we're gonna make do with it. So I'm gonna pour this in just to get it covered, maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch up. And what this is gonna do is help tenderize the meat, get it to where we want it. And then secondly, I'm gonna add some more Blues Hog to this. Whoops, don't want to do that. It's a little bit too much. Just on the top, just a little bit. Give it some more flavor. This stuff smells so good right now, it's ridiculous. All right, so there you have it. Added some of the au jus to it, added some more seasoning to the top of it. So now what we're gonna do is get it covered up, get it back in the cooker, let it go for another hour and a half or so, probably hit around 205-ish, 206, somewhere in there. And then we'll bring it out of the smoker back in the house, and then we'll get it shredded up for some barbecue beef sandwiches. So we shall see you in a little bit. Be safe. Peace out. All right, folks, here you have it, the finished product. Pulled these off the smoker. They were temping right around 206 degrees, and they were resting here for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But you can just see this probe just slides right in like butter. Look at that. These things are going to be so good. No resistance whatsoever going in. Oh God, these smell so good. So what we want to do now is get these shredded up to make a sandwich. And essentially you're going to shred it up, add some barbecue sauce to it. Going to put a little bit of the au jus in it and mix it all up, and then top it with some of our spicy pickled red onions. Now, fair warning, these onions have some kick to them. They're pickled with habanero peppers, so they will have some kick. And I will put the recipe to the brine that we use to pickle the pickling liquid that we use to pickle those red onions. But first things first, gloves. Let's get these bad boys on. And then we will commence to shredding this. I'm only going to shred one right now for the video. But basically this thing just, oh my goodness, look at that, it just falls apart. Oh my God. Woo. And that's hot, so be careful. And you can see this got a little bit of a fat membrane there. We'll just pull that out and get it out of the way. Nobody wants to eat that anyway. So essentially we're just going to shred this up. Oh God, smells so good. Hot too, very hot. Get this apart. Ouch. Oh, that's hot. Woo, okay, that is hot. Maybe, let's use this fork. It's too hot for my hands. Probably should have let it set longer, but look at that, it just comes apart. Unbelievable. Shred that all up. Get this shredded. Lord, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it's hot. Whoa, it's hot. Probably could have let it set a little bit longer. Cooled off just a little bit more. Would have been a little easier to pull. Wouldn't sting as bad. This just comes apart, man. Look at that. Oh, man. Gooey ooey. Of course, there's some of this fat membrane. You just rip it out of there. Nobody wants to eat that anyway. But get all the meat off of it first. Don't want to waste none of this meat. Oh man. Look at that. Ooh. So hot. So hot. But this comes apart. Woo! Man, that's hot. Lord have mercy. All right, more fat. Get that out of the way. My goodness. Probably should have a pair of cotton gloves underneath these gloves. These latex gloves. That would help a bunch. But, oh well. Anyway. Just comes apart. Oh my God. You just want to make sure you get this fat membrane out of here, because that would just make for some This is just crumbles, man. Look at this. Unreal. Unreal. God, it's so hot, man. Get that stuff out of there. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we're going to wait till the other one cools down more before we shred it, but I mean, you can just see this just comes apart. Oh, man. My goodness. I don't know if we're going to get it apart enough. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So anyway, I'm going to do the best that I can to get this shredded with as hot as it is. Whew. Man, oh man, this is hot. I would highly recommend probably letting it rest a good hour. Because this is just hot, man. But it comes apart so easy. Just like pork. You see that big chunk of fat? Nobody's going to eat that. So here we have it. Good enough. Good enough to make a sandwich out of. So here we have it. All shredded. Okay, so once we get this shredded, what I'm going to do is take some of that au jus. Doesn't really need any more moisture. I mean, look at the juice in there. Take a little bit of that au jus left over. Let's pour a couple tablespoons in there as we there we go. Oh man, smells so good. And then let's just go ahead and mix all that in. And there you have it, man. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh man. Next step, sandwich. I've just got a couple brioche buns here, but I tell you what, if I did ever do this again, I would definitely get some onion buns and toast them. I think that would be amazing with this. But this is so simple. So just basically what we're going to do, nice little pile of beef right up on top as such. And then we're going to use some Baby Ray's. That's my ultimate favorite barbecue sauce, go-to barbecue sauce. So we're going to put a little bit on here like this, just to give a little bit of base for those onions to stick to. A little bit there, and some of these pickled red onions. Great crunching. Woo! Man, I got some kick. Now you can put on top of this about anything you want. Coleslaw would probably be good on it as well. Maybe some breaded, deep fried onion strings or onion rings. Oh my God. would be amazing on top of this too. So now we are going to add some more barbecue sauce. Oh my, look at that. Oh God, it looks so good. Here we go. Get that on there. That's a big sandwich. Let's go ahead and get a big whopping bite out of this bad boy. Smash it down a little bit, and here we go. Son of a Buck Rogers. That is good. You have to do this. The crunch of those pickled red onions, that barbecue sauce, my goodness. This is good. This is good. There you have it. Beef chuck roast pulled apart for some barbecue beef sandwiches. And that one I'm going to let rest a little bit longer, and I'll shred it all up, mix some au jus into it, and then I've got a project I'm doing a little later. I'll save that au jus. But there you have it. Real simple. This was a 3-pound and a 2.5-pound Wagyu chuck roast we smoked on the Pit Boss, 275 degrees. It took 4 hours or so, and then we pulled it off, wrapped it, put the au jus, and put it back in another hour, hour and a half, and then pulled it off around 206 degrees. Let it rest for about 30 minutes, and pulled it apart. We did use some cherry wood pellets in the cooker, but man, it came out really nice. Take some of all this fat, give it to the neighbor's dog. But there you have it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notifications on any future videos, and give this thing a thumbs up. And we will see you in the next video. Everybody take care, be safe, peace out.